Hey folks, well, today I'm in my bedroom and I have my official wife beater shirt on. Yeah. This thing ought to be called like the most comfortable shirt you'll ever wear as a man shirt. Should come with like a beer holder. Like, should be able to like slip it down in there or something. Anyway, got some stuff going on here. Got my wallet and my FCC ham radio license and my laptop. I'm trying to do something. I'm actually registering for a GMRS license. Apparently, this is a huge pain in the butt. I had no idea. I thought it would be like, okay, you pay some money and they give you a license, which is probably how it's going to be, but I tried to log in. I don't know if I ever actually had an account with them. Uh, But you put your FRN number, your federal registration number, and then your EIR number, which is your Social Security number, EIR or something like that, TIN, some I don't know, some kind of whatever, to do that. And I don't know. Here, let's flip you around. Just do that. Submit help request. Now they'll be back with me in the next 3 days. I just want a GMRS license. And nobody even gets them, but I just want to do it just to be legal and do that sort of thing. Apparently, it's going to be like another 3 days before I know if I can even do that. By the way, a ham radio license does not cover GMRS. It's a whole different thingamajig. No, and the reason for GMRS, I'll explain that later. We got radios for the cabin and the house and moving around, and man, my hand's like today. Yeah, check out that painting. My wife did that. Pretty badass, right? Yeah. So I was interrupted by having to take a leak there. Uh, yeah, GMRS is different than FRS, and I'll explain that here in a minute. GMRS stands for General Mobile Radio Service. FRS is Family Radio Service. FRS, you do not have to have a license. GMRS, you do. Now, they share the same frequencies, but it's all about power output. When you transmit your power. FRS is like 2 watts on some channels. There's some channels that you're only limited to a half a watt. There's 22 channels that fall in that range where things are shared, 1 through 22, obviously. Anybody can go buy a radio and charge it and use it. Most people that aren't licensed radio operators that don't know anything about radios, they don't know that you have to have a license, and that's one of the reasons that nobody really cares. Unless you're causing harmful interference, the FCC is just not gonna do anything. In the background, that's my floaty when I take a bath. Take it down in there, so I don't drown. So I guess this is probably the main reason for me wanting a GMRS radio. This thing is a Midland Basecamp, what's it say, XT511. I think you can see that. It's a GMRS radio, but it also does FRS. I explained that earlier. AM, FM, and it has weather alerts, whatever. It's a cool little radio. It's like great for just like bouncing around and doing stuff. You can transmit and all that good stuff. It's got its own little hand mic, or you can unplug the hand mic, and this is your PTT, your push to talk. You push it down and talk, and then lift it up and receive. And that is the wood burner damn thing. Anyway, I just thought, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and get a GMRS license and make things good. I could turn this down on low power and then use it on FRS and not have to have a license, but I thought, I'm just going to have it anyway. Oh, by the way, I did move my 2-meter Pioneer, or I'm sorry, Kenwood, not Pioneer, Kenwood, into the pile of stuff I got going on here. In addition, with this radio, I have a couple of those little FRS, GMRS handheld Motorola's, and it's working great. I mean, these things are really cool. They are so underrated, especially this guy here. It's got a flashlight on it, and you can charge your cell phone right there. You can charge from AC current from your wall, and you can, I'm sorry, that's the microphone. That's where the mic plugs in, but you can charge from your AC or DC from your car. You can plug a 12-volt charge into that. And the damn thing even has a crank on it. It has a dynamo inside, so you can charge that way. It's a pretty cool little thing. Now let me just turn it on here real quick. Okay. Somebody's talking. FM, AM broadcast, FM broadcast, weather. There's your weather. And then, okay, you're over on your transmit receive. And the alert thing is, I set that so that if there's a weather, a NOAA weather alert, it shuts off everything and goes straight to that. But that's pretty cool. It's really cool little radio. I think it cost around $90. Oh, it also has a regular clock and an alarm clock. I think you can see that. No, it's a pretty cool little thing. But anyway, that's the whole reason that I need to have a GMRS license. I just want to have it just to do it. And yeah, doing HF, playing around a little bit. I hope you can see. I'm looking through the viewfinder and I can see the display. I know a couple videos I've had it just looked yellow, so I don't know if you're seeing that or not. I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing it in the viewfinder, so that's not even on frequency. But anyway, I got it turned down anyhow, so don't need that guy on right now anyway. So I guess that's about it. I have to wait up to 3 days before the FCC will get back to me regarding a problem that I had logging in. As I said before, I don't even know if I had an account or not, but you have to have a security question to do that. Do your FRN and your TIN, which is your Social Security, the TIN, or whatever it's called, or the ABC, or some dumb thing. Anyway, that has to be processed through their whatever thing they're processing, and you know, within 3 days I'll probably know. But anyhow, that's the thing there, and I'm trying to be the responsible adult and get a license. I know I'm probably never ever going to be in a situation where I'm going to have to show my GMRS license, but there it is. You know, I did the same thing with the ham radio. I wanted to have a license. I wanted to be legal. I didn't want to run a chance of making a federal offense, so did that. My hand's still doing the whole floppy thing. Look at that. It's kind of funny. There's a story about that someday. Whatever. Anyhow, hand in pocket so I can talk. GMRS license. That's going to be a cool thing. There's other stuff. There's other licenses you can get. Get your ass back down there. That's right. We'll talk about that some other time. But for now, hey, thanks for watching, and I'll give you an update as soon as I can. As always, folks, have a good one.